listening to Proof Text, a Glossa House podcast by Dr. T. Michael W. Halcomb, Dr. Frederick J. Long, Dr. Mario Melendez, Dr. Jennifer Noonan, and J. M. Smith. Welcome and enjoy.
Hello and welcome to Proof Text. I'm Michael Halcomb, and in this episode, we're working on building our Hebrew vocabulary. All right, so we have a word today, ra'ah, and this is spelled Resh Aleph He. And I'm going to show you, if you're watching, how you can do a search on this in a couple different places just to double check yourself and get a good grasp of this word, right? Ra'ah. Now, I actually saw this on the back window of a car the other day. It said something like Adonai Ra'ah, like the Lord sees. So kind of interesting to see that, perhaps implying the Lord who sees. But yeah, so Ra'ah, that's what it means. I'm gonna, if you're watching, pull the screen up here so you can see what's going on. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to stepbible.org. I have my Hebrew Old Testament open, and I'm going to set my keyboard to Hebrew. That way I can type in Ra'ah, and we'll be able to see what pops up. Now you'll see the various forms here, if you're watching, that Ra'ah appears over 12,000 times in the Hebrew Old Testament and Hebrew Scriptures. That's a lot of times, friends. In 39 different forms. You can see there are variations of Ra'ah. One is talking about a glade. I think that's how you say it. It's a kind of like bird, I think. Ra'eh, to see. Ro'eh, a seer. And then you have Ro'eh, Haro'eh, perhaps a name going on there. So, and also implying seeing or sight. So this Ra'ah has to do with sight or seeing. Maybe a simple mnemonic device. You hear Ra'ah. So say you're coming out of a room and around the corner in the hallway, and someone jumps out and goes, Ra! Right? And now you see them, and that's what scares you. Suddenly you see them, the Ra, with the Ra, and it scares you. So Ra'ah and seeing. So we can also go to two-letter lookup. This is another helpful site, and we can look here. We can put in Ra'ah and see what it gives us. You see there, Ra'ah, to see. And then there's that bird of prey, Ra'ah, spelled the exact same way. Ra'eh, Ro'eh, Ro'eh. Right? And these typically, again, have to do with seeing, looking, inspecting, perceiving. Now, this when you see something, it can carry the connotation in Hebrew of perceiving something, like an insight, right? So there you go, Ra'ah. Think of it again as Ra, and then you see that person and it scares you or brings you relief. But there we go, Ra'ah, and that is a great tip for building some Hebrew vocabulary, and I hope that helps.
Interested in growing your ancient language skills but not sure where to start? Glossa House can help. From illustrated readers and short stories to lexicons and grammars, Glossa House offers a variety of resources for beginning, intermediate, and experienced ancient language learners. Head to glossahouse.com today. Glossa House, language resources for the global community.